In this video, we're going to look at the syllabus. Now, this is MGT 3560 Management Science, and the class is an online class. So all contents will be delivered through Blackboard, and this is my office on campus, but I won't be on campus during the semester. If you need to meet me face to face, then we have to set up an appointment. I prefer Google Plus Hangouts. We can have video chat, and if you don't know how to use Google Plus Hangout, do a Google search, and you need to get familiarized with the Google Plus Hangouts. My office hours is from 1 to 2:30 on Google Plus Hangouts. And this is the campus phone number, but I won't be accessing campus phone number during the semester. If you want to contact me by phone, you need to use this Google Voice number. And if I'm not able to pick up the call, leave a message and I'll call back, or I'll get in touch with you in one form or another. Okay, here is an ADA statement. If you have any disability and you need any special assistance, you need to let me know, or the Disabilities Resource Center. Then the course description is from the catalog, and here are the prerequisites. Important prerequisite are MGT 2120, the second statistics class, and MGT 1000, which is the computer class where they teach Excel, Access, and stuff like that. And then a minimum grade in math, and I think these are required for MGT 2120 also. So if you cover these two, I think you'll cover the others. You need to make sure that you meet the prerequisites. And in this class, we're going to very heavily be using Excel. All the course content will be via Excel. You have to do all your work in Excel. All the homework will be Excel homework, and the exam will be on Excel. So at the end of this course, you will learn a lot of new things in Excel, modeling in Excel, in addition to the course content, which is management science, which includes linear programming and simulation, nonlinear programming, and integer programming. So the course is very heavily quantitative analysis for management decision making. Here is the text, and here is the front page of the text. This is the 4th edition, Practical Management Science by Winston and Albright. As I said, the course will be delivered online through Blackboard. I have a video on the different course contents on Blackboard, which you need to watch that. So you will have a learning module for each chapter, and you will have a folder for each class. So the content is organized by chapter as well as by class day, and each chapter will have PowerPoint notes, and you'll have Excel shell files that you have to work on, and you'll have, for class schedule, you'll have homework again to be done on Excel. Now I'll also give you reading assignments from the chapter, and you need to complete the reading assignments. They are very, very important, because there will be quiz on reading assignments from each chapter, and the quiz will be offered through Blackboard. So we'll have 2 exams, one midterm and one final, and each exam is worth 100 points. Homework is worth 100 points, and we will have homework every class period. So there will be one homework due every class period, and each homework will be reasonably sized. It's not going to be huge, large problem, but one will be due every class period. So you'll, at the end of the semester, you'll end up having like 20-25 homework problems, and they all put together is weighted 100 points, and you'll have quiz to be taken online, and that will be worth 50 points. And here is the exam schedule. Your first exam is on July 15th, a Tuesday, 2 to 4:30, and I have to set up a classroom for us to have the exam, and I'll announce that later. The final exam is on August 5th, Tuesday, 2 to 4:30. Now, students who are out of town are not able to take the exam in these times. We'll have to make arrangements for proctoring the test, and libraries, local libraries offer free proctoring, or in UTC we have institutional research office who will also help in setting up proctoring. Now, homework, as I said, there will be one homework due every class day, and you'll have to turn in the homework in Excel. It should be turned in Blackboard. Emailed homework will not be graded. If you have any questions while you are working on your homework, of course, you're welcome to send the Excel file to me. I can take a look at it and I can give you guidance. But once you've completed the homework, you have to upload it in Blackboard, and I will grade homework assignments only from Blackboard, and emailed homework will not be graded. No late homework will be accepted if it is more than 3 weekdays late. So you're allowed up to 3 weekdays, and there is more caveats. First 2 homework submitted within those 3 days will be accepted free of any penalty. Once you exceed 2 homework, then if you submit it within 3 days, then I will deduct a penalty of 5% per weekday. Once you hit 5 late homework, then I will not accept late homework at all. You have to turn in your homework on time. Same kind of rules for quiz. So when the quiz is due, you have to take the quiz in Blackboard. Okay, and it'll generally cover theoretical concepts. That may be 1 or 2 numerical problems as well. Okay, no late quiz will be allowed 3 weekdays past due. First 2 late quiz completions, as long as it is within 3 days, will be accepted without penalty. Beyond 2 late quizzes, then 5% penalty up to 5 late quizzes, and then no more late quizzes. Now, grading scale, I'll be using a weighted average of all of these scores. Don't simply add all the raw scores. That's not how I'm going to be grading. I'll be grading according to the weights shown here, and the weighted average will be graded in this fashion. Technology prerequisite, of course, you need to have high-speed internet. This is an online class, so for you to be able to access content and complete the requirements, you have to have high-speed internet. And we'll be using Excel 2010 for the course content, so you should have access to Excel 2010, be able to work with using Excel 2010. Now, we'll be using Solver add-in for solving the problems. If you're a Mac user, then you need to look at this site for more information on how to get Solver for your Mac. Now, since I'll be offering my office hours only through Google plus Hangouts, it's your responsibility to make sure that you know how to use Google plus Hangouts. It's very easy. You need to go through it once, and once you've gone through, you'll be able to do it very easily after that. Okay, this is an online course. All course material and homework will be made available only via Blackboard. So you have to make sure that you have access to Blackboard. You need to make sure that you check Blackboard often, frequently and often, and not realizing that there is something due and you didn't check Blackboard. That's not a legitimate excuse. And not having internet access is also not a legitimate excuse. In as much as this is an online class, you have to make sure that you have reliable and fast internet access. Okay, here are the topics I'll be covering. So chapter 1 is a very small chapter. Chapter 2 is spreadsheet modeling, optimization modeling in 3. Chapter 4 is more advanced linear programming models. Chapter 5 is network models. So all of these are kind of similar topics. And then in the second half of the semester, I'll be covering integer variables and 0-1 variables, nonlinear programming, and then simulation models, Monte Carlo simulation. So these are the topics that we will be covering. and here are some important dates. And this is an online course, and therefore you have to take responsibility to make sure that you do the work yourself. And honor code is a very important aspect of your college experience, and we have to rely on your honor to stick to the requirements of honesty. And if there is any problem that arises with respect to honor code, I will refer the students to the honor code, and whatever the honor code decides will be final. If you find that personal problems, career indecision, study and time management difficulties, then you need to contact the Counseling and Career Planning Center at UTC. Make sure that you watch my video about the Blackboard content for this class.